Welcome to the Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball pregame show from Republic Tiger Sports. We'll look ahead at tonight's matchup, hear from Coach Tim Brown, and get you ready for tonight's game. And now, the Absolute Roofing Repmo Basketball pregame show. It's the second straight night of district semifinal basketball. The Tigers are at Carthage to take on the host Carthage Tigers, and we'll be back with our Absolute Roofing pregame show as we get ready for tonight's game after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Because high school activities are about learning life values, Republic Tiger Sports and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind you to do your part in keeping your hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson and preserving a proud tradition in Missouri. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Heinz Street Pharmacy delivers prescriptions right to your door, and they can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. And their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, too. Heinz Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
This is Abby Pinniger Rose. I'm very proud Pinniger Chevrolet continues to serve the Ozarks for over 40 years. Growing up in the dealership, I watched my dad cultivate relationships with his customers. It means so much to me and my brother Tad that together we can continue those relationships and our commitment to our communities. We still work by the values he started in 1979 to value each and every customer and to exceed every expectation. Let our family take care of yours and find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com. This is Abby Pinniger.
Back in Carthage on our Absolute Roofing pregame show, joined tonight by Dustin Baldwin. He joined me last year during the playoff run, and it's good to have you aboard, and it should be a good night against a pretty good basketball team in Carthage. The record's not fantastic, doesn't jump out at you, but you look at who they played and how they played against them, and they really are a pretty good team.
A lot of good athletes on the floor, and they've played a lot of close basketball games this year, so and obviously they played us to 1 point early in the year, so it's going to be a tough game. Should be a good one.
And you recognize a lot of these guys from football.
Absolutely. They're a bunch of thick football-looking kids, and most of them, not all of them, but I'll scroll through the roster and certainly recognize most of those names.
They've got the big kid in Alex Martini, and maybe doesn't go inside as much as you would expect. Tigers really have at a height disadvantage, and so that'll be something we'll need to watch out for tonight, whether Martini takes advantage of that on the inside and eats them up on the boards.
Yeah, I think he uses his height and size more on the defensive end, I think, and rebounding than he maybe does on the – it's not really his game with his back to the basket to put himself down low and try to go to town, but he moves around, but I think he blocks a lot of shots and gets a lot of rebounds.
According to the State High School Activities Association website, last win by Carthage against Republic was in 2011. 9 straight wins for Republic against Carthage. And Republic playing well. They ended their season, their last 17 games this season, they were 14-3. So they had the 2 close losses to the 2 co-champions of the conference, Nixa and Joplin. Otherwise, playing pretty well, and really even in those games, played fairly well. Those went down to the end, and just other teams in those cases made the plays down the stretch.
Yeah, I thought both games we had an opportunity to win, so we played a lot of good competition to get to this point. And overall, you look back at the season, it's just been a tremendous season. Coach Brown's found a lot of ways to win close games, and our kids play with a lot of confidence and expect to win, and that's a huge part of it. And, they make the right plays down the stretch when they're needed.
So it'll be a good one tonight. It'll be Joplin and Willard in the second semifinal. We're going to take a quick break and be back with more of our Absolute Roofing pregame show after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Hashtag Casasa. Hashtag Mid-Missouri Bank.
What you doing?
Taking a Casasa selfie.
Casasa selfie?
Yeah, when I get Casasa cash back at Mid-Missouri Bank, I take a Mid-Mo Casasa selfie.
You do take a lot of selfies.
Right. When I get cash back for lunch break debit card swipes, Mid-Mo Casasa selfie. When I get cash back for weekend debit card swipes,
let me guess, Mid-Mo Casasa selfie?
Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Visit midmobank.com, member FDIC.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet customers' needs with a level of service and communication no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save. Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
I'm Todd Wojciechowski, Executive Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop in soon and say hi.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Southern Sun Electric's a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, or in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive has been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust, and with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive. Back in Carthage, where the Tigers are getting set to take on the Carthage Tigers in the district semifinals. And you look at the offense of the Tigers, and obviously Drew McMillan is the guy who stands out there, but they've got multiple ways to come at you offensively and have done a good job scoring the ball all year.
Yeah, Drew's a great offensive player. We've been watching him since his freshman year.
Yep.
And he's done nothing but get better. He's averaging 19 a game this year, shooting 58 or 54% from the field. That's a great percentage, and he's asked to handle the ball a lot as well, and shoots almost 50% from three-point, which is a great percentage, 47. So, but Race Looney's picked up his offensive game this year, and Joe Rexroth too. Both those guys are seniors who have been with the program. Race has been in his third year starting too, and Joe's a guy who's played off and on the last couple years, but has made a big jump in his game, and his growth has been fun to see. So he plays with a lot of confidence, averaging almost 13, and then it's kind of balanced between Will, Nate, and Carson Neff, kind of getting a few points here or there, and those are the three guys for Republic that are really going to set the tone for us and need to be established every game in and game out.
Well, you talk about Joe. I mean, he really started midway through last season. He kind of started getting more playing time, and then this year he missed about a month because of the injury to his hand. So you put those games back and give him that much more experience. I mean, he would be even better, but he's had a great senior year. He's
had some games where he's been really good, and obviously, we got a couple games here in the district that are going to be really tough. So we're going to need contributions, especially from those three, all hitting, on all cylinders for those three, and hopefully we can get some contributions from those other guys too.
Seems like one thing that, as you look at what Joe's been able to do, is just seems to have a knack to be able to step up when Drew has, if Drew's having an off night, it seems like that's when Joe steps in and picks up the slack.
Well, he can score at all levels. He can shoot a three. He can make mid-range shots off the dribble, and he can also get to the rim. So he's a versatile player.
getting ready for the national anthem, and so we'll let you listen in on that before we give you the starting lineups. Carthage 6-5 at home this year. Their conference losses, 3 of them, they lost to, just to give you an idea of those close games we talked about, they lost to Webb City by 1, they lost to Republic by 1, they lost to Joplin by 3. And then they turned around and beat Branson only by 3, which is, Branson's below 500, so you'd expect they'd have an easier time with them. And another win they had, a quality win over Nevada, beat them by 10 points. So,
basically they've beat the teams they should have, and the teams that they haven't really jumped up and upset anyone they shouldn't have at this point. So, but certainly they're capable. A lot of good players and athletes.
Yeah, one of those seasons that I think probably, as a coach, different sport, but probably drives coaches a little crazy. You're so close to getting maybe that signature win over a Republic or something like that.
Sure. Sure, this would be a good step for their basketball program. So, they, like you said, they've played everybody close. They're capable, and Republic's going to have to play well to win.
We'll let you listen in on the starting lineups.
Number 10, Morgan Freisinger. Starting forward is 6'2" junior. Number 23, Patrick Carlton. Starting guard at 5'10" sophomore, number 31, Joel Pugh. Rounding things out at center is 6'7" senior, number 32, Alex Martini. The Tigers are coached by Nathan Morris, assisted by Brand Maxwell and Ricky Nichols. And now for the starters for the home team, the Republic Tigers. Starting guard is 6' senior, number 1, Grace Looney. Starting guard, a 5'11" freshman, number 2, Alante Askew. Starting guard, a 5'11" junior, number 10, Drew McMillan. Starting guard, a 6'2" senior, number 12, Joe Rexroth. And rounding things out at forward is 6'2" senior, number 21, Will Berry.
So it's Barry, Rexroth, Askew, Looney, and McMillan, the starting 5 for Republic. Jackson, Freisinger, Carlton, Pugh, and Martini on the floor to start things off for Carthage. Last time these two teams met, it was 53-52 Republic, that meeting in Republic. And the Tigers will try to do it again and maybe do it a little more easily this time.
Yeah, familiar starting lineup for the Tigers, for our Tigers. And been a pretty solid crew that's been consistent starting lineup for us.
And Rexroth in the familiar position of jumping center against a kid who's a lot taller than him, and in that case, it was Martini who got it, and a quick bucket down low as they dump it down on the block to Patrick Carlton. He puts it up and in.
Yeah, he had a nice tight curl off a cut. Good opening play for Carthage.
Our first quarter scoreboard sponsor is Absolute Roofing. Thanks to Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing for their longtime support of Republic Tiger Sports. 3 is no good by McMillan, and the board by Carthage, Joel Pugh.
Maybe got away with a carry there.
Missed the turnaround jumper, but an offensive board by Carthage, and Carlton makes some pay as he drops in the 3, and he's got all 5 points for Carthage to start the thing off, 5-0.
Big offensive rebound. We had 4 guys underneath, and the smallest guy on the floor for Carthage came up with it, so have to box out.
Pull-up jumper by Rexroad is good.
That's
Gets
a
the
nice
Tigers on the
shot.
board.
That's a tough shot. That mid-range shot's really tough. Joe can rise up above the defense and hit that.
6:45 left in the first. Turnaround by Carlton, no good. I think the Tigers will let Carthage shoot that all night. That wasn't a very good shot, and Republic gets the rebound.
Well defended, 1 shot and out. That's good for us.
Looney pulls up, missed it, and weak side rebound pulled down by Joel Pugh, the 5'10 sophomore. And Carthage back on the offensive end, leading by 3 with 6:11 left in the first. Step back 3, no good. Rolled around and fell off by Pugh. Askew with the board up to Barry. And the Tigers patient around the perimeter. Barry may have gotten away with a moving screen there. He was having a hard time getting set. I don't think he meant to move on the screen, but just didn't get set and couldn't figure out where he needed to be. Looney pulls up, and that one goes in. Nice soft touch by Race Looney, and that's his first points.
Kind rim right there.
Yep. And he's got a shot that will do that. And Askew again. He's done it all year. And he draws the charge again. That time Freisinger ran him over.
Yeah, Tay's done a good job. He's drawn charges, like you said, all year. He does a good job of putting his body in the way and making sure that it looks like a charge and following through with that. But does a good job moving his feet.
Usually when he goes flying like that, it's a bigger kid that knocked him over. I think Freisinger's smaller.
He might be his size, yeah.
Tigers a chance to take the lead for the first time. Kind of a quiet atmosphere.
It is a quiet gym. Both teams are in man defense. So.
And stolen away. Freisinger stepped in front of the pass, and then a break for Republic as he stepped on the sideline, coming up, taking it on the fast break. Let's take a look at as he steps in front. And then right there, just stepped on the sideline, official right on it.
Yep. Darren Benner all over the call.
That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com as Looney rises up, hits his second bucket, and makes 6-5 Tigers' first lead of the night.
Race has asserted himself early. You know, sometimes he is a little passive shooting the ball, but 3 shots already here in the first quarter, and all good shots, 10, 15-foot range open. So getting good shots off the dribble.
4.5 minutes left to go in the first, and Republic on top for the first time. Off the inbound, Terrace Jackson pulls up.
Jumper's good, number 2, Terrace Jackson.
And so far, this looks a lot like the first time these two teams played, back and forth. And another steal out front, this time by Jackson, and he goes up and slams it in. A couple of sloppy passes on the perimeter by Republic. One they got away with, and that one cost them 2 points.
Yeah, I've noticed one thing, that Race's ankle looks a little tender. In his trying to get back on those. Both of those times it didn't look like he was able to go as fast as he wanted to.
Askew fouled on that shot. And Freisinger Fouled him for a second time. Kind of undercut him there, you see. And so Askew will shoot free throws. 3:40 left in the first quarter. Askew trying to cut into a 9-6 lead. First one good. Wolford will check in, and Barry will check out for Republic.
Yeah, we're going to have to use some backdoor and some backdoor cuts and different things to take care of that ball pressure and the passing lanes as well.
Yep. Yeah, if they're going to overplay out front, that's the way to deal with it.
We've done a good job with that this year.
Yes.
You know, a lot of backdoor cuts, especially to Drew on the wing, and they like to use that in their offense as well.
Down to a 1-point lead for Carthage. Martini has it up, guarded by Wolford, top of the key, crosses over on the dribble, lost the handle, and then hands it off to his teammate Mueller, who drives in, puts it in. So Mueller makes it 11-8.
Another football guy there, running back, quick, physical.
Skew with the board. Out to Looney. Tigers on the run. Looney's going to take it to the free throw line, throws it to Wolford. Double pump in the lane and floats it up and in. And Republic back on top 12-11. Nice move by Nate Wolford.
Absolutely. Under control, shot fake, one dribble, jump stop. Good job by Nate.
Three at the other end is no good, and Looney with the weak side board. Long outlet to Rexroth. What a pass from Looney, and it's blocked from behind. But Looney to thread that needle where Rexroth, that was like a football pass. And we've got a foul on Looney. Let's see if we can see what it was.
Fouls on Republic's number Roy Grace Lee. His first personal, that's Republic's second team foul.
Yeah, he kind of leaned in and
not a lot.
Not really much contact, but
no, he kind of missed him.
Yeah, he did lean.
He definitely did. Gave the perception, if not.
Another stop for the Tigers. Rexroth on the run. Fires it to McMillan on the wing. Three is good. McMillan's first three, and the lead is 4, the biggest of the night for the Tigers. And the way they've loosened up here the last few possessions, almost wonder if they had a little nerves coming in. They just look a lot more, well, you know, Tim Brown talks about pace in the offense, and they look like they have got a little more of that pace the last couple of times down the court.
Yeah, we've actually managed to get some transition buckets here. I don't know if Carthage isn't doing a good job of getting back or we're just doing a good job of pushing it, but either way, I think we've got 7 or 9 of those points in transition.
Carlton at the top of the key, guarded by Rexroth. Just inside the arc, has to get rid of it, and does to Jackson. Jackson around a pick, puts up a three. It's too long, and the board by Martini up and in. Martini wasn't a classic box out rebound. He kind of had to reach back over him and grab it.
Yeah, he kind of came down the baseline and under the basket,
yeah,
which isn't where you want to be to get a rebound, but he got it, and he's a big guy.
McMillan pulls up from 12 and hits it. Drew McMillan warming up. He's got 5, and it's 17-13 Republic with 42 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, the leading scorer in the conference, Drew McMillan, and, well, second leading scorer, I think. But can certainly put the ball in the basket. Drew does a good job off the bounce there.
Carthage will hold it for 1, it looks like, with 25 seconds left, trailing by 4. Mueller gives it to Jackson.
No switch, kind of a pick and roll. Looking for a shot. Martini's going to take it. Oh, man.
Short, and another offensive board, and a 3 at the buzzer. Goes in. Well, a little ahead of the buzzer. Still got time if they hurry. And the shot is no good.
That's tough because we did a good job on defense. We made them shoot it too early. We would have got the ball with 8 seconds left.
Yep.
And instead they got it, found an open Carlton in the corner, and that's at least 5, but maybe no. That's 7 or 9 of their points on second chance points.
Yep. So we come to the end of one. It's 17-16 Republic. We'll take a break and be back with more after this. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson and Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. When Elliott Robinson. Tigers get the ball to start the second quarter. Leading by 1 after the 3, and now another steal up top. Poked away by Mueller, takes it all the way in and lays it up and in, and Carthage takes the lead, 18-17.
Yeah, I think giving up defensive rebounds and steals right now, turning the ball over. If there was 2 things that right now, the reason this game's close is that we need to block out better and take care of the basketball, be strong with it. And you got to really do a good job of meeting the pass when you got a team that's pushing passing lanes. And if they're gonna go through you, they're gonna have to go through you and foul you to get the ball.
Foul on Carlton is his first, and that is the 3rd team foul. 3 team fouls on each team.
You also have to shorten your passes. That one wasn't very long, and Mueller did a good job of stepping in, but we have to do a good job of meeting the basketball and being strong with it.
Just under a minute gone in the second quarter. Pull-up jumper just inside the top of the key is no good by Looney. Rebound pulled down by Mueller.
Yeah, open look for a race, about 17 feet, but didn't go in.
3 at the other end. Rattles in by Carlton.
Is that his 3rd 3?
3rd 3. He's got 11 points, lead all scorers, and it's 21-17. And both of those last 2, they didn't go straight through. You talked about the soft rims early, and it's one thing to get the bounce on like a 10-footer, but to get it on a 3-pointer, and he's done it twice in a row. Those are soft.
Kind of been rattling around, but both went in.
Yep. Foul on Carthage, and McMillan will shoot 2. First foul on Pugh, 4th team foul on Carthage.
Drew's an 83% free throw shooter.
He's got 5 points, and now make it 6. 4 points in the first quarter for Askew, 4 for Looney, 2 for Rexroth, 2 for Wolford. And he makes them both. Quick shot at the other end, missed everything and saved back in, but it goes right to Askew. And he managed to hang on to it.
Yeah, I think if we just continue to play good defense, that one thing about Carthage is that I don't know that they always are patient and work for a good shot.
Yeah.
If we'll just continue to do that, box out, give them one look, I think we'll like the outcome in the end.
And that right there was kind of an example of what you talked about.
Yeah, got to be strong with it. You can't let them get a hand on it. Can't let them shove you even a couple inches.
Yep, not a pass. Yep. Came all the way in to take it on the handoff and forced him to commit the foul. That better look at the action, sponsored by Vision Health Eye Center. Vision Health, dedicated to helping you get a better look at everything. Find them online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. That's the first foul on Mueller. Well, I thought Millen was going to shoot that. He
was definitely looking for one.
Yeah.
And Drew never really forces much at all. He's a pretty patient guy. I think sometimes you could even argue he could be more aggressive for sure.
I thought he could have shot that one, but that time a nice follow by Barry ties the game.
Good. He used his left hand. That was nice. Did a good job.
5:25 left in the second, and we're even again at 21. Martini drives in and missed the shot. Thought he got fouled. No whistle, and the Tigers have it back. Chance to take the lead. 5:07 left in the second. Martini and Rexroth kind of get tangled up inside. I think Martini is getting frustrated. Rexroth's going to take the three. Martini left him open, rolled around, and didn't go down. And that is a shot that's gone in for Carthage tonight.
Yeah.
Didn't for Republic.
Yep, I like the shots we're taking. That was another good shot. It was open. It was in the offense. And, you know, if you compare who's taking better shots, I certainly like the ones we're taking better. And over the time, I think that percentages will play out. So.
And that pass tipped away, and a foul committed by Martini, I think.
He's getting frustrated.
Yep.
He's had some shots that he could have made in the lane and hasn't been able to finish, and you can kind of see some frustration in his body language and face the last 2 or 3 times down the floor.
And tail end of that play, Will Berry was, I think, applauding extra loud for Martini's benefit after the turnover, just to get under his skin a little bit.
Will's good at that.
Yeah, he is. First foul on Martini. 6 team fouls on Carthage, 3 on Republic. 4:26 left in the second. And Rexroth draws
Martini.
the foul. Yep, that's 2 quick ones on Martini. And that is a matchup problem for Carthage if Rexroth takes it away from the basket and then decides he can get around Martini. I think Martini's going to have to commit fouls to keep up with him.
He's pretty athletic.
He is,
and
but
long.
I don't think he's – I'm not sure that defensively he can
It is.
keep
There's
up
an
with
advantage,
Rexroth.
like you're saying. But
Rexroth hits the first. He's got 3 points now. And Republic back on top. Made them both.
they've done a good job from the free throw line tonight. That's 6.
They've made 6. I haven't been writing down misses, but I don't think they have missed. Now that you say that, I'll start writing down misses.
No, it's okay. Just, I know Tay made a few, and Drew made a few, and Joe made his.
So 23-21 Republic midway through the second quarter now. They try to bounce it to Martini. He's double teamed. Turnaround jumper is no good. And they're doing to Martini on the block when he catches it down there what they did to the Bolivar big men in that second game at Bolivar. And Bolivar's big men have a softer touch. Maybe would have been able to hit that shot. Martini can hit it sometimes, but he's not quite as good as the Bolivar big guys. And the ball knocked away inside. Tried to maybe take 1 too many passes.
There it was again. Joe was able to go around Martini.
Yep.
Probably should have went in and finished that. Could have got through and made it, but that's 3 on Martini.
And Barry, we talked about getting under Martini's skin. They had a sub lined up to come in. I don't know. I don't see what they called, but didn't see it on the replay. But 3 quick ones in about a minute and a half or 2 minutes on Martini. That's huge.
Yeah.
And they had Oscar Campa, the 6'2 senior, set to check in for him because he had the 2 fouls, and he committed the 3rd one before he could get to the bench.
And they've got 42 in the game, and I don't even have his name. So.
Oh, yeah, Temple, Max Temple. No,
Okay.
Yep, Max Temple. McMillan pulls up, fires it across the lane to Barry, double pump, draws the foul. Good move by Barry to get the defender in the air.
Yeah, we'll see if Drew had a nice look, kind of a pick and roll action there. And Drew found Will, and he did a good job of getting the guy in the air, drawing a foul.
Republic now 7 of 7 from the free throw line, and the lead's 3.
Hey, Will does a great job, great role player. Does everything, all the little things to be successful. Probably not the most talented guy on the floor, but certainly a great team player and does things right.
Missed the second free throw, and I'm going to blame that on you.
Yeah, I jinxed it. My fault.
Foul down low on Republic. 2:44 left in the second quarter. Sarcastic applause from the Carthage fans. That's 5 team fouls on Republic. And that's 2 on Barry. Wolford checks in for him. Barry goes to the bench having done his job, getting under the skin of Martini, and a steal up top and a block, but it ends up back in the hands of Looney. So it doesn't do a lot of good for Carthage. That's always the kind of blocks that fans like more than coaches don't dislike those, but the fans go crazy and Republic ends up with the ball anyway. And a walk called on.
Little shuffle.
Yep.
Gathered his feet.
Made the 3, but it doesn't count. So Carthage gets it back trailing by 3. But first they call a timeout. 2:12 left to go in the first half. It's 24-21 Republic. We'll take a break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Last week at work, my head hurt so bad I could barely see my customers, much less sizes and price tags.
Hello, Urgent Care.
No, I couldn't leave the store, so I grabbed my phone and set up a virtual visit.
From Cox Health.
Using my phone's camera, the provider identified my stabbing, burning, soul-crushing sinus infection.
That's healthcare on your schedule and on your terms.
Hello, convenience.
Virtual visits. Only $30 through February with code FLU30. Visit coxhealth.com to learn more.
This has been a fast-moving game. Not a lot of breaks or timeouts. 2:12 left to go in the half.
Kind of like we thought it would be. It's close. Been close the whole way, 24-21. And, Carthage got off to a really good start.
Travel called on Carthage that time. Carlton moved the pivot foot before he took off. Looney at the free throw line, backs it out on the dribble. And bounces it to Askew, open momentarily, passed up the 3. And a nice look down low to Rexroad, who laid it off the glass and in.
Good. Different look, zone look there. Joe found the opening at the back of the zone, and Race did a nice job of finding him.
And a 3 at the other end.
Templeman.
So Max Templeton,
Freshman.
the 5'9" freshman, hits the 3 and cuts the lead down to 2. But a nice look down low again to Rexroad. So twice in a row, Rexroad with the easy layup. And Rexroad has 8 points, and it's back to a 4-point lead, under a minute to go in the first half. Quick 3 at the other end is off the back iron, and McMillan rises up and pulls down the board. And the Tigers a chance to take their biggest lead of the night. I think 5 is their biggest, I believe. They had it briefly there before the 3 by Templeman.
I think you're right. Holding for the last shot. They're in kind of an extended 2-3 zone here. Probably going to sink back a little bit more as the clock gets closer to 0.
Down to 19 seconds left. Looney will take it from Askew.
I think they're matching up. Yeah, they're going to match up here for the last 10 seconds.
Down to 10. Looney around his man, takes it all the way in, and gets fouled in the lane with 7.1 remaining. He'll go shoot 2 at the line. Carthage will get the ball back, but a chance to stretch the lead.
Yep, a few seconds early. Usually want to shoot with about 4, so you can get an offensive rebound, but they don't really have time to get anything past half court. But did a nice job of drawing a foul. And it was a good look. Hits the first, and we're up 5. So.
I think Looney was kind of surprised. He just kept driving, and nobody ever got him, and so got to the point where he had to shoot it or just probably turn it over.
Yep, 7 seconds left. We'll see. We want to make them take a tough shot. Oh, we got an opportunity.
Nice rebound by Wolford. Lays it up too hard. Tipped out to McMillan, whose shot is off. And that's going to end the half. So the Tigers had a couple of cracks at it. Couldn't convert after the missed free throw. But they still go in with their biggest lead of the night, 29-24. We'll take a break and be back with our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout. You're watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
Parents and grandparents, it's not too late to make great memories with your high school students before they head off for college. One way to do that is the gift of travel. Republic Travel Advisor Crystal Hicks has helped lots of families make those memories, and she's standing by to help you too. Just drop her a line, crystal@southwesttravel.biz, and let her do the planning for you. And all without additional fees. That's Southwest Travel Advisor Crystal Hicks in Republic. Black Lab Coffee is more than just amazing coffee and delicious desserts. It's a place where you can settle in with friends and enjoy a peaceful conversation. Black Lab Coffee, 545 East Elm Street in Republic. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Athletics, and this fall he's also sponsoring our weekly Player of the Game feature. Every week you can find a Player of the Game alongside our game summary at RepublicTigerSports.com. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. And they're also home to the Mid-Missouri Bank Retmo Football Show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. Republic Glass has been a part of our community since 1972, and they've been family-owned and operated all the way. Whether it's commercial, residential, or auto, or a mirror or shower door that needs attention, Republic Glass has you covered. Call them at 732-7044. If it's glass, you want Republic Glass on East Harrison, across from the post office in Republic, or at 732-7044. Back at Carthage for our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show. The Tigers with a 29-24 lead over Carthage at the midway point, alongside Dustin Baldwin. And I think if you look at the way the two teams have played, you mentioned it in the second quarter, Republic, I think, is playing the better game. Carthage has taken advantage of a couple of mistakes by Republic, but I feel good about the way the Tigers are playing so far.
Yeah, I thought the second quarter we did a better job of limiting their second chance opportunities on rebounds. The first quarter there was, I think we said 7 or 9 points just off offensive rebounds. And then, so they only scored 8, I believe, the second quarter. And then I thought early on we also turned the ball over. And so I thought we did a better job in the second quarter of in both of those categories. And I think overall we're being patient and getting good shots when we do take care of the basketball. So I think Coach Brown will be happy with that. Yep. 7 of 8 at the free throw line.
Yeah, it was 17-16 at the end of one. Republic outscored Carthage 12-8 in the second quarter. Individual scoring, Patrick Carlton had 11 to lead all scorers for Carthage, including 3 3-pointers. 4 points for Terrace Jackson and Tyler Mueller. 2 points for Alex Martini and 3 for Max Templeman. Joe Rexroth had 8 for Republic, 7 for Drew McMillan, 5 for Ray Slooney, 4 for Alante Askew, 3 for Will Berry, and 2 for Nate Wolford. So
yeah, some good balance, good contributions. All 6 guys that were in the game scored, and that's good. To supplement those 3 guys that do most of the scoring, it was good to see. You got you got 9 points from the other 3, from Will and Nate and Tay. So did a good job getting some points from some other sources, and I think if we see that again, I think that'd be a good chance that we would come out with a win here tonight.
Second game I mentioned earlier will be a good one too. Willard will take on Joplin, and of course Joplin was a team that was co-champion in the COC. Kind of interesting. You go to districts and you just see the same teams you saw during league play. And so everybody is familiar with everybody, although Willard might be a little bit different personnel-wise, depending on the health situation of Abreu. But
yeah, I think he's played the last couple of weeks, and I think last couple games, and I expect him to play tonight.
So that will change the equation for both, whoever faces them, whether it's tonight or then if they would win on Thursday. Joplin, the favorite coming in, but there's no definitive favorite. I've thought for the last 2-3 weeks that any of these 4 teams could win this one, and you kind of always say that, but I actually believe it here. Yeah, I don't have to say it because I'm not a coach.
No, I think so. I think if so Carthage is a 3 and Willard's the 4 seed, and I think if they played really well, sure they could. Willard had a lot of high expectations coming into the year from the media and different places, and maybe hasn't lived up to that and hasn't had the year that they want, but certainly they've got 2 guys that are as good as anybody in the conference, and they've got some other role players that if they play well, they can beat anybody. So they played Joplin close last week without Daniel Abreu about 10 days ago, so I think they played them to 7 maybe, and it was closer than that for a while. And so it'll be interesting to see how that game goes tonight. I like Joplin in terms of that game. I just think that they have too much athleticism, and a lot of seniors on that team that have kind of, whether it be football or basketball, have just had a lot of games, and I think they're going to probably get that win. But Joplin's had a really good year in basketball. Outside of the one game where, I don't know what term you wanted, but they did not play well. Laid an egg, whatever, against Nick said they got throttled, but had a great year this year for them.
29-24, Republic with a 5-point lead at the half. We're going to take a quick break and be back with more of our Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports. Here's a slam dunk for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Call her at 732-1414 or find her online at sarahrader.com. That's State Farm agent Sarah Rader, 732-1414. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com. Berry Patch Preschool and Daycare is excited to announce they're expanding to a brand new building on the corner of 174 and Hines. They accept children ages 0 to 12, teach preschool curriculum with hands-on learning and extracurricular activities like the library, the zoo, or Stretch and Grow. Give them a call for your preschool needs at 732-7761. Berry Patch Preschool, an experienced and trusted daycare in Republic. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean year-round with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Agents Lori Casagrande and Elizabeth Gold at Reese Nichols are longtime Republic residents. They understand the community and they understand what you need from a realtor when you're buying or selling a new home. Search Facebook for Lori and Elizabeth at Reese Nichols and see how they're getting Republic families the keys to their new home. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com. Heinz Street Pharmacy delivers prescriptions right to your door, and they can often save you money compared to what you're paying at the big box pharmacies. And their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, too. Heinz Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
This is Abby Pinniger Rose. I'm very proud Pinniger Chevrolet continues to serve the Ozarks for over 40 years. Growing up in the dealership, I watched my dad cultivate relationships with his customers. It means so much to me and my brother Tad that together we can continue those relationships and our commitment to our communities. We still work by the values he started in 1979 to value each and every customer and to exceed every expectation. Let our family take care of yours and find new roads in Republic or online at PinnigerChevrolet.com.
So just about ready for the second half. Republic leading by 5. And they are back on the court, and Carthage breaking the huddle.
The Carthage basketball will start the second half of play.
Carthage gets the ball first. Immediately into Martini, and good defense by Will Berry. Cuts him off, and he dribbled it off his foot and out of bounds.
Joe did a nice job of getting over quickly and creating a double team. Kind of made him panic, and he dribbled it, like you said, dribbled it off his foot. There it is.
There's that back cut we talked about, and Looney couldn't quite finish it, and then he commits the foul after that. So second foul on Race Looney.
Yeah, that's where 6'8" makes a big difference.
Yeah.
You know, he's around the rim. That's tough. I mean, you get in this position and you're on the block going towards the rim, but you got a guy who's taller and bigger. It's just really difficult to get your shot off.
3 is way off the mark, but Martini got around Berry and laid it up and in.
Got to get a body on him. That's his third offensive rebound tonight.
He's got 4 points, and the lead down to 3, 29-26.
I think he got a 3 off his other one, and then those 2 putbacks, that's his only point. So
Rexroth tried to answer with a 3 at the other end, and it goes out of bounds back to Carthage. So Republic, every time they look like they might get a little separation, Carthage able to answer.
Yep, kind of a quick one there. Opportunity for Carthage to get right back in this.
Just a little over a minute into the third quarter.
Got away with a carry or 2.
Yep, and goes up and shoots it over Rexroth. Rexroth played pretty good defense there.
I feel like you just have to get it around the rim and the ball goes in here.
Yeah.
I mean, if it bounces around a few times, it's going in. Seen a lot of kind rolls tonight.
Yeah, I wonder what their free throw, what their shooting percentage is for the season. And McMillan raises up and knocks down the 3.
Yep, came off a pick and had a nice quick jump shot. Also got a little roll.
Foul on the drive.
On the
floor, yep.
Yep.
McMillan's got 10 points now. And Will Berry gets his 3rd.
He can get them in a hurry. We've seen that many times.
A lot of times that first one just leads to 2 or 3 more right in quick succession. Good defense by McMillan there. Freisinger throws it to Jackson, top of the key. And a walk. Martini playing with 3 fouls.
Yeah, he does not look as comfortable out on the perimeter.
No.
Walked a few times.
Knocked away from McMillan. He's going to take the jumper from just inside the arc. Missed it. And back the other way goes Carthage.
Wow.
Almost lost it out of bounds.
That could have been a double dribble. I thought he kicked it off his own knee or foot.
Yeah.
And then the dribble came back and dribbled it again.
And Martini that time drew contact from Wolford.
Fouls on number 22 of the Republic. Nate Wolford, line shooting 2 for Carthage. Number 32, Alex Martini, Republic's third team foul.
Martini's only got 4 points tonight. Bangs home the first one. Nothing but net on the second. Martini now has 6. And the lead down to 2, 32-30.
Pick.
McMillan around Rexroth. Stop and go dribble. He's going to lay it up and scoop it in.
Really nice. He knew Martini was coming from the help side to try to block it. Scooped it up with his right hand in a real quick fashion. Did a nice job.
And all the way in. A dunk by Jackson.
Impressive play.
Yep.
I don't know how there was no foul, either offense or defensively, but
it was definitely some kind of contact. 4.5 minutes left in the third, and it's back down to 2 again.
Definitely need to find him on the help side a little quicker.
Yep, and there's that backdoor cut this time to McMillan. He's going to back out and miss the shot too hard. Rebound to Martini. Here comes Carthage, chance to tie or take the lead. Freisinger gives it to Jackson. And they're going to run the alley-oop. And he lays it up and in, and we're tied. 8 points now for Jackson, and it's 34 apiece.
He's an athletic kid.
Yep.
No doubt.
6'2" senior. Looney couldn't get around Jackson. And they work it around the perimeter with 3:40 left in the third. Rexroth working on Martini. Faked the handoff and then gave it to Askew, who backs it out on the dribble.
I like this, really being patient here. They've made a run, kind of weathered it. We're still tied, no big deal. Let's get a good shot.
Looney pulls up and couldn't get it to go. Soft rims, but the Tigers aren't getting the rolls, and so Carthage with a chance to take the lead. Quick three by Jackson is no good. Hit the backboard and nothing else. Way off the mark.
Good idea.
Wolford.
Good patience.
Yep. Thought about it. He was wide open, but passed it up.
And he can make it. It's just not a shot he takes. So in this situation, it's not like you need to force it.
2:50 left in the third. Back out to Rexroth between the rings. Throws it back to Wolford. To McMillan. Dishes it underhanded to Wolford, and his mid-range jumper no good. And another rebound to Carthage. Republic's gone cold. Up ahead to Carlton.
I like the idea, kind of a pick and roll. Got an open. I think he could have got in and got a 10-footer or 5-footer.
Yeah.
If he would have just taken it at the rim.
Carlton with the miss, and Republic with the rebound. 2:13 left in the third now. Republic's only scored 5 points in the first 6 minutes of this third quarter.
Well, we intentionally have slowed it down. They tied it and done a nice job of saying, hey, we need a good shot and a good possession.
McMillan passed up the three that time. Defense closed on him quickly, and Rexroth will take the three and miss it. And a weak side rebound to Carthage. Inside Martini gives Carthage the lead. 36-34.
Really need to create something here for Drew. I just feel like we need to get Drew a shot.
Yep. Looney with the miss, and down at the other end, Carlton, and timeout called by Tim Brown. Carlton's now got 15. And the lead is 4 for Carthage, 38-34 with 1:11 left to go in the third quarter. We'll take a quick break and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Mid-Missouri Bank is proud to support Republic Athletics. Bank better with Mid-Missouri Bank at our Republic location or on the go with our free mobile apps and easy online banking. Even get your Tiger Athletics Mid-Missouri Bank debit card with no wait at any of our 14 locations. Mid-Missouri Bank. Live, work, play, bank. And of course, go Tigers! Mid-Missouri Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state.
Checking in for Carthage, number 4, Tyler Mueller, and number 42, Max Templeman.
Mueller and Templeman back in the game for Carthage as Republic has the ball. With 1:07 left in the third quarter, trailing by 4. I think Carthage led briefly by 5.
Early on,
Yep.
5-0 actually, and then maybe like one at a time.
Yeah, but they haven't led by 2 possessions for a while, and Republic continues to stay patient, even down by 4.
Yeah, we're probably on a 4 or 5 minute drought. I'm not keeping track of when the last bucket was made, but it was around the 4 or 5 minute mark.
Yeah. And they're just going to hold it for one shot. Down to 27 seconds remaining.
A lot of groaning.
Yeah, Carthage students aren't very happy. 13 seconds left. I never understood that. You're ahead by 4. I mean, if we never shoot, that's in your favor.
That's right.
Down to 6 seconds left.
Uh-oh, got to go now. Oh,
just going to take the long 3 and missed it, left it short. Rebound by Templeman, and we come to the end of the quarter. And it's a 4-point lead for Carthage, 38-34. We'll take a break and be back with the fourth period after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet customers' needs with a level of service and communication no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save. Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
I'm Carol Lafferty, Vice President at People's Community Bank. Our mission is to put our communities first, and that's true right here in Republic. Whether it's supporting Republic schools or volunteering for one of the nonprofits doing good work in our hometown, all of us at People's Community Bank are committed to making Republic a better place to live. I hope you'll stop by soon and let me know how I can help you with all your banking needs.
People's Community Bank, right on Highway 60. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Our fourth quarter scoreboard sponsor is Absolute Roofing. Thanks to Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing for their longtime support of Republic Tiger Sports. Tigers need a bucket. McMillan's going to try and give it to him, and he missed everything. Left it short, well short. And Carthage has a chance to build on a 4-point lead.
Yeah, he was pushed out about 25 feet. So not normal still for Drew. He's usually can shoot out there at 25 or 30 feet. So
Carthage outscored Republic 14-5 in that third quarter.
Yep, big spot here early in the quarter. Want to be able to dig into that lead, but you got to get a stop first now that you've missed. And big possession coming up.
Martini fell down, threw it to Templeman, who puts it up short, and Rexroth with the rebound. Strong rebound by Rexroth. Askew thought about a 3. Now it's gotten to the point where it almost looks like some of the Tigers are a little hesitant to shoot.
Getting ready to say Tays is going to look to shoot. Just
He missed that one, but he didn't hesitate when he got it that time. So a lot of times that hesitation is what kills you. Under 7. 3 by Templeman is no good. And another rebound by the Tigers. That time it's Askew. Quickly down at the other end, Barry, and that's a big bucket.
It is. That's something we haven't done since the first quarter, was had any transition. So it was good to see us get one there. Will hustled to the other end, and Race found him wide open.
5 points for Barry.
Deep shot. I think we'll let him take it.
Yeah. And that's not what
he bricked the last one he took, as well. So I know he's really athletic and done a good job of getting to the rim, but I think if he's shooting threes, we're in a better shape.
Tigers a chance to pull even after trailing by 4 to open the quarter. 6:13 left in the game. McMillan takes the three, and he hit it. That time McMillan had plenty of time, and he was on target, and Republic takes the lead, 39-38.
I don't know if it was Will or Tay, but somebody set a really nice screen, and he popped off of it in a good way.
And a wild shot at the other end, and a rebound by Looney. Tigers had 4 guys around the rim blocking out.
There.
Yep. And they've just got a little spring in their step since that first bucket of the quarter.
Yeah, Will got one, and then Drew got his. And
I think once Barry got his and a foul called, and McMillan will shoot free throws. I think once Will Barry got his basket, kind of the drought was over, and everybody breathed a sigh of relief.
6 minutes. I'd be curious to see when we scored in the third quarter, because we didn't score till about 6 minutes or 6:30 in the fourth. So
I do know it was 34-32 Republic. So
right,
Carthage wasn't exactly setting things on fire, and they still went on a 6-0 run to end the quarter. McMillan made them both, and the lead is 3. That's a quick turnaround. Boy.
Game of runs a little bit, at least this half. So.
And Askew gets the hand on the pass. They had Templeman open underneath, and quickness by Alante knocked the ball away, and he's able to gather it in. McMillan right around the defender, and then fires to Looney in the corner for 3. Rolled around and wouldn't go. Martini with a rebound. That would have been a big 3.
Yeah, I suspect Carthage doesn't really need to get down by more than 6 or 8.
Spin move by Martini, missed the shot but drew the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line. Looney had 12 points through the first 3 quarters. He's got 17 now. McMillan rather, not Looney. 4:45 left in the game. Martini to shoot free throws. First one's good.
I think there's that rim rolling in, and again,
yeah.
I think he's 3 for 3 now on the free throw line. So
one more for Martini with 4:45 left.
Got a box out here.
Missed it, and Looney got the board. Patience by Republic, but Looney's wide open, and he drained the 3. They never came out and picked him up, and Looney has 8, and the lead is 5, 44-39.
That takes some guts right there. Race has missed several. He's missed 2 or 3 threes already. It's not what he shoots usually, and good to see it for him, for that to go in.
And another stop by the Tigers at the other end, and we are at the 4-minute mark.
He doesn't quite have an explosion on the dribble and the jump shot tonight. You can kind of just see it's just a little bit south of where he usually is, but big shot there, man.
5-point lead in the ball for Republic, and they continue to be patient on the offensive end. They're not just taking the air out of it. I think they're trying to get an opening and get a shot.
I think they're trying to pull them out and find something. Yeah, you get those guys 25 feet away from the basket, and somebody gets lost, and all of a sudden you get a layup. Little Princeton.
Yep, Joel Pugh commits his third, and Republic will throw it in. That's only the second team foul on Carthage, so if we do get to a point where Carthage, Rexroad was wide open down there. If we get to a point where Carthage has to start fouling, they're going to have to foul a few times before they even send Republic to the line. And that may be what Tim Brown is thinking as he takes his time. Down to 3:18 left and a 5-point lead. I also don't think that Tim Brown thinks that the defense of Carthage is going to cause multiple turnovers in this kind of spread offense, and he thinks his team can take care of it and run the clock. And there's the opening. Looney goes all the way in and got fouled on the way in by Carlton, and will shoot two.
Race shoots at 70%, 69.7, so good free throw shooter. He's going to be shooting two.
Second foul on Carlton and the third team foul, so still 3 to give before Republic goes to the free throw line, and Looney takes advantage of the soft rims and makes the free throw. And biggest lead of the night for the Tigers, 45-39. With 2:55 left.
Looks like Martini has blood on his hand, or they're going to allow him time to get taped up. Which usually the refs give him a few minutes, maybe on his leg.
I think they gave him the option of calling the timeout. And so timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. 2:55 left to go in the game. Tigers up by 6. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Southern Sun Electric's a proud sponsor of the Classroom Spotlight. They encourage all student athletes not to settle for just good enough on the field, on the court, or in the classroom. Keep pushing yourself to higher levels and go Repmo from Southern Sun Electric. It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection. Back at Carthage, just under 3 minutes left, and Republic has come back from a perilous situation. They were down 4 to open the third quarter. It was 38-34. They have outscored Carthage 11-1 to start the quarter, and Looney misses the second free throw.
Yep, they got missed the first possession or two of this quarter, and then found Will Berry in transition, and have kind of taken off since then.
And a drive and a miss by Templeman. Out of control a little bit there, and Republic with the board. 2.5 minutes left. Stop and go dribble by McMillan. Gets around his man, trying to draw contact. Bounces it on the block to Looney, and they pull it back out again.
I'd say at this point they're going to be as patient as they can. A 6-point lead with 2 minutes left in the game. Try to get a layup or nothing. You lay up or get fouled.
And Carthage still has to foul 4 times to send Republic to the line. Only 3 team fouls on Carthage. And down to 2 minutes left in the game. Republic in control where Carthage was in control about 5 minutes ago. And a foul called against Jackson as he just reached in and grabbed Looney's arm.
Yeah, they're in a spot right now, so they're going to have to do that a few more times. Hope we miss some free throws.
Well, it's going to be down to probably 140, even if they foul right away. Probably be down to 140 before Republic even has to shoot free throws. Well, that was pretty quick. 150 left, and that is the 5th team foul.
Yeah, right now they're getting guys in that haven't even played. First singer hadn't even been in several minutes.
In the backcourt, they throw it to McMillan and tried to poke it away. Didn't get the whistle. And McMillan just kept driving. That shot went in, but doesn't count.
I don't know if Drew called glass on that or not, but that left-handed shot after the whistle was pretty good.
It was. 1:43 left, so there will be about 1:40 left before Republic has to shoot free throws.
Now it'll be interesting to see how long they wait to foul. They've got it to the point where at least they can put Republic to the line. Do they go for a steal for 20 seconds, or they go right into fouling and make us make free throws? I think you got to play defense for about, do this, try to trap, create some steals for another 20 seconds, 30 seconds or so.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything that tells me that they might be able to create one steal, but probably not very many. And at the other end, goaltending. Watch that again. Great look as Askew got free down low.
That's what you're looking for, a layup in those clear-out situations.
Yep.
He definitely hit it after it hit the glass, which is automatic.
Yep. McMillan found him, and it's 47-39. Quick shot at the other end is too hard. It is saved in by Looney. Let's watch that again. Great heads-up play by the senior guard. Saved it in, and then turned around and called timeout before he landed. Falling out of bounds, calls the timeout. And what a play by Looney with 1:15 remaining. We'll take a quick break as well and be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive has been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust, and with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com. Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we look at stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. Elliott Robinson and Company, conveniently located in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnaker Chevrolet, or find them online at ercpa.com. When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In Republic, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. At the backcourt, a quick foul, and Looney will walk to the other end and shoot with 1:13 remaining. And an 8-point lead.
That's a good foul for them. I mean, the other option was fouling Drew. And Race is 70, although he's 70%. You know, Drew's 84. So that's who they're wanting to foul, and we'll see how it pays off for them. But what a quarter so far, man. One point they've scored. We've scored 13. So just a great performance here so far in the fourth quarter.
Freisinger fouled out there. That was his fifth. Looney's first free throw is good.
It's fun, you know. We were able to kind of jump on them there. I made a few baskets, and I don't know if you know, they just since then they've struggled finding anything offensively.
Yeah,
and I think full credit to us, but you know, I don't know, they've struggled.
And I think when they got behind, I think they thought, well, this is slipping away, and maybe panicked a little, and just took some bad shots.
I can just tell you that it is a complete mindset, and I've seen it in multiple sports, and I see it on the football field. You know, we're not at the point where, you know, like our boys are. They expect to win, and Carthage boys maybe don't expect to win these games in basketball.
Yep.
And so you got to make plays when the game's on the line and when it matters most, and our kids have done it tonight for sure.
Tim Brown has talked all year about the last 4 minutes. He calls it winning time, and Republic got it done in winning time tonight, and maybe even a little before winning time, the whole fourth quarter. They've got a 12-point lead now.
That's crazy. How's this a 12-point game? We were just down 4.
Yeah, it's going to look like Republic was in control the whole way. Templeman made the shot and a quick timeout. He's got 5.
First basket since really they went over 8 minutes without a basket.
Yeah, you're right.
They haven't scored since about the 2-minute mark in the third quarter. I mean, they scored a point on a free throw. That's their first made basket since around 2 minutes in the third quarter.
So good ending for the Tigers. 10-point lead with 43 seconds left. We'll take one more quick break and be back with the end of the game after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Last week at work, my head hurt so bad I could barely see my customers, much less sizes and price tags.
Hello, Urgent Care.
No, I couldn't leave the store, so I grabbed my phone and set up a virtual visit.
From Cox Health.
Using my phone's camera, the provider identified my stabbing, burning, soul-crushing sinus infection.
That's healthcare on your schedule and on your terms.
Hello, convenience.
Virtual visits. Only $30 through February with code FLU30. Visit coxhealth.com to learn more.
Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com.
That's the guy we want with the ball. Right
And he's not going to pass it either. He's going to make him foul him.
Yep.
You know that Nathan Morris said, well, don't foul McMillan, and so they didn't, but that let them.
10 seconds.
Yeah. Yep, and now Rexroth goes to the line.
Yeah, Joe's not a bad shooter either. So Joe shooting 66%.
Joel Pugh is done. That was his fifth.
He is just shooting 1-1 still, so making the first is critical.
It'll be 2 from here on out. That was 9 team fouls on Carthage. First one's good. It's the first point of the second half for Rexroth. 52-41. And back to a 12-point lead.
Wow.
Not the defensive play you wanted.
No, you don't want to stop the clock. You also don't want to give them layups, I guess. So I don't mind. Maybe I guess the only thing that you could nitpick was that you need to get back faster and not let the guy on the other side of you. But in that situation, kid looks like a good freshman, just like Tay is. That name's been around Carthage for a while. They've had some other ones with that name. So.
7 points for Templeman. I think I've gone so far all night, I have not called him Templeton. I keep thinking Templeton and changing it midway through. 24 seconds left and a foul on Carthage. 10-point lead. I would say that this would be the last time Republic ends up shooting free throws. By the time Carthage would get down and score, it would be down to 18 seconds or so, especially if he makes these, and he does make the first. I think Republic's only missed the 2 free throws because they did start writing down misses. Martini will take the three-pointer, and it's off the front of the rim. Rebound to Carthage. And a 3 by Jackson. But they're going to let the clock run out. 1 second left. McMillan holds on to it. And the Tigers escape with the win. Big fourth quarter. And Republic wins it 55-46 the final. They will advance to the district championship game where they will meet either Joplin or Willard, and those two teams will play each other right after this. We'll take a quick break and be back to wrap up our broadcast after this. You've been watching Republic Tigers basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Hey now, Cracker Jack Shack.
Cracker Jack Shack has got your back with custom apparel for your club, organization, or business. And they take screen printing to the next level with amazing new software that lets you track your order online from concept to artwork to the finished product. Link it, see it, click it, get it. Only at the Shack.
Always on time and right on track. Cracker Jack Shack, we got your back. Cracker Jack Shack.
It might be too soon for you to think about spring break plans, but it's not too late for someone else to be thinking about it for you. If you're too busy to plan, email travel advisor Crystal Hicks at Southwest Travel and let her take the planning off your plate. Whether you want mountains, beaches, or something in between, she can get you there, and she knows the best places and rates to make your memories extra special. That's Crystal Hicks at Southwest Travel. Email her now, crystal@southwesttravel.biz. Black Lab Coffee is more than just amazing coffee and delicious desserts. It's a place where you can settle in with friends and enjoy a peaceful conversation. Black Lab Coffee, 545 East Elm Street in Republic. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. New York Life agent Michael Weeks is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Athletics, and this fall he's also sponsoring our weekly Player of the Game feature. Every week you can find a Player of the Game alongside our game summary at RepublicTigerSports.com. Thanks to New York Life agent Michael Weeks for his support of Republic Tiger Sports. Hetty Barbecue Company is home to great barbecue, including the famous Pig Nasty Sandwich. And they're also home to the Mid-Missouri Bank Retmo Football Show every Wednesday night. Go in and check them out or call them for takeout at 732-4BBQ. Republic Glass has been a part of our community since 1972, and they've been family-owned and operated all the way. Whether it's commercial, residential, or auto, or a mirror or shower door that needs attention, Republic Glass has you covered. Call them at 732-7044. If it's glass, you want Republic Glass on East Harrison, across from the post office in Republic, or at 732-7044. Here's a slam dunk for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Call her at 732-1414 or find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Berry Patch Preschool and Daycare is excited to announce they're expanding to a brand new building on the corner of 174 and Hines. They accept children ages 0 to 12, teach preschool curriculum with hands-on learning and extracurricular activities like the library, the zoo, or Stretch and Grow. Give them a call for your preschool needs at 732-7761. Super Clean Car Wash is Republic's newest and best car wash, located right on Highway 60. And with their monthly memberships, it's easier than ever to keep your car clean year-round with a quick stop on your way home from work. Super Clean Car Wash on Highway 60 in Republic. Agents Lori Casagrande and Elizabeth Gold at Reese Nichols are longtime Republic residents. They understand the community, and they understand what you need from a realtor when you're buying or selling a new home. Search Facebook for Lori and Elizabeth at Reese Nichols and see how they're getting Republic families the keys to their new home. Republic outscores Carthage 21-8 in the fourth quarter and pulls away for a 55-46 victory in the district semifinal. Dustin Baldwin with individual scoring statistics.
Yeah, it's funny. You look back at it, and pretty much everybody scored exactly what they average. So wow. Drew averaged 19, scored 19. Race averages 10.9. He scored 11. Joe averages 12.3. He scored 12. Tay averages 5.8. He scored 6. And Will Berry busted over his average of 3 to score 5, and Nate Wolford scored 2. So, I mean, pretty much exactly in line with our typical game there.
Yeah. And, I guess if you're the favored team, an average game is good enough.
Yeah, it was tonight, and they did a good job of finishing in the fourth quarter. Just a strong effort and smart basketball in the fourth quarter. And I don't know, I don't know if they made Carthage take bad shots. Carthage didn't make shots. Whatever it was a good fourth quarter for Republic.
Yeah, I'll tell you, somebody else probably happy to see this result is the Lady Tigers, because it means a doubleheader on Thursday. Lady Tigers will play for a district championship at 6, and the Tigers will play at 7:30. And I'll bet you the student section will be down here in force rooting for a double district championship, just like happened last year. That was maybe the best night of basketball in the gym since the high schools opened a year ago, that doubleheader against Willard. And it's
yeah, that was a lot of fun. I know it'll be curious to see what happens in this game. It could potentially be Willard Republic, Willard Republic. that girls matchup is already set, obviously. More than, if I had to choose, like I said, I think Joplin will win this game. They have 4 guys that average, 12, 14 points, really balanced, a good team, but Willard's certainly capable. Daniel Bray, who can score 40 if he gets going tonight. So should be a good crowd for Republic here on Thursday. Hope everyone can make it down, and if they're not, they're watching on Republic Tiger Sports.
Yep, doubleheader. We'll start about 5:45 with the Absolute Roofing pregame show and have the tip-off of the girls' district championship game at 6 o'clock, followed right away by the Tigers game at around 7:30, 7:45. So doubleheader. Tune in if you're not down here in Carthage. Once again, the final here tonight was Republic 55, Carthage 46. Thanks for watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.